Hi guys, my name is Dennis. I'm the manager of Café Sidewalk. Today I would like to tell you about our new system Horago. That's an outdoor ordering system that we started using since we got reopened 2 months ago. And to be honest with you, I think it's quite efficient for us. You know, we've had a very good time using it so far. The main reason why we introduced it is simply because we are one of the busiest places in Aarhus. Very often we don't have the time to get to our guests right away, which unfortunately results in some of the guests being unsatisfied or unhappy with our service. So that system allows us to be as efficient as we can and as good in our service as we possibly could be. Another thing is that we are in the middle of pandemic, so to be honest with you, we also have a lot of guests who are very socially distant aware. They would like their space, you know, they would like to keep their distance. So Horago is also a system that has been allowing us to simply be very good at that, because we don't get too close to them, we don't get too much in touch with them, and this way we allow them to have their own space. As one of the busiest places in Aarhus, it's, you know, on a Friday or Saturday, sometimes when we don't have the time to get to you and you would really love a cold drink or a meal because you're in a rush to catch a train, Horago is definitely the perfect solution, because the guests come, they scan, they order right away, they get their drink within 3, 4, 5 minutes, and then they get their meal within 15, 20 minutes. And according to many of them, that's good service, when it's efficient, when it's fast. As a manager, Horago helps me solve quite a few challenges, to be honest with you. In these times when we don't really know and when we're gonna get busy, we don't know which day, at what time people will decide to go out. Maybe a school class would come out, maybe a group of tourists would arrive with a bus or with a ferry. So in these days, Horago really helps us, because we are simply not staffed enough at that particular moment to satisfy the needs of our guests. The moment we have Horago is the moment that we're able to take orders at any possible time. So we as waiters only need to run and to deliver the food and the drinks to the guests until we get help from our fellow staff members. Guest feedback is the most important for us in the end of the day, because providing good service is why we're here. I do believe that most of them have actually found it quite useful, because they simply can choose whatever they want by themselves. There's no rush about them choosing it, and at the same time they can always go back, delete something, and they have complete freedom when it comes to them ordering. On the other side, when it comes to us, sometimes on a Friday, Saturday, we're so busy that we really don't have the time to do any additional sales, simply because it's not possible. You have to run for another order, another tray, and so on. And in those moments, Horago has been asking the guests, if you would like this product, would you like this as an extra? Would you like this as well? So it's been helping us quite significantly with the additional sales, and I do think that that results in the happy customer in the end of the day, or in our case, the happy guest. When choosing Horago, one of the biggest challenges that I personally had about that is the fact that we're not going to be able to approach the guests the same way, or at least I thought so. You know, I thought that this is going to take away from their experience as guests and is going to take away from our experience as waiters. What came to be is that that's actually not the case. Horago turned out to be the Superman in a cape, you know, the one that's been helping us in the very busy times. And I'm not saying that only to say it, I'm saying it because it's true. On Fridays or Saturday nights, sometimes when we've had a rush hour, Horago has been the one that's been able to push with us for those 15, 30 or 45-minute rushes, and without it, we definitely would have been run over. And in the end of the day, what we're here for is guest satisfaction, it's guest experience. And as staff, we're also here for that. You know, we're here to have a good time, not to be rushed. You need to be able to come to work and know that you're going to enjoy the time. You're not going to have too many stressful situations. You're not going to have too many situations when you're going to have negative altercations with the guests. So in my personal opinion, Horago has been really helping us to avoid this. And at the same time, yes, maybe Horago would take the order for us, but then we make sure that all the Sidewalk employees would make up for that the moment they deliver the food. They would make up for that by mentioning to the guests that, you know, thank you for using this app. It allowed you to get your drink faster, and it allowed us to maybe spend a minute or two less on taking an order. And then in the end of the day, both sides leave happy.